conference.
Thank you, Naveen.
So can you just brief about your company?
Yes, our company is called Arbaza. We have been around for 40 years in Brazil. We do both pulses. So we started with pulses, and then 5 years ago, we started doing Sesame.
Yeah.
We are already well established in both within Brazil and pulses. We do 30,000 tons a month domestically, and then we started jumping into Sesame 5 years ago.
From last 5 years, how you are seeing the trend of the sesame?
Brazil is the new kid on the block. We joined a market well established by African nations, Middle Eastern nations that have been doing sesame for centuries.
Yeah.
And we had not even know what sesame is because Brazil does not consume it.
Yeah.
Barely,
Barely.
very little for bakery mostly.
Yeah.
And then when we joined it 5 years ago, it's a learning process.
Yeah.
Fortunately enough, we went from the first year of 15,000 tons of exports to last year roughly around 100,000. So we've been increasing year over year quite considerably.
Is there any research and innovation which is bringing more sesame into the field?
It's not the sesame that's getting bigger, it's the area that's getting bigger because every year we are expanding sesame to new areas and new farmers that are learning about sesame for the first time.
Yeah.
A lot of our farmers, they don't even know what sesame is.
Yeah.
They ask us, but what do you do with it?
Yeah.
So you have to bring a tahini, bring a sesame oil and show it to them
Yeah.
what it is
Yeah.
because they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But the downfall of it is that they don't know how to harvest it and they don't know how to seed it. So our yield is very low.
Yeah.
Very, very low. Our yield, average yield is 250 kilos per hectare. Apparently China does 2,000. I think we still have a long way to go, but we're learning and we are fighters. We have farmers already doing 1,000 kilos per hectare, but this is one area, one farmer.
Yeah.
On average, it's still very low. Very, very low. They're learning. And also, yes, our sesame is machine harvest, not hand harvest.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, the innovation is that we're learning how to do machine harvest in an effective way
Yeah.
that we can be sustainable.
How you see the Brazilian sesame in the world market? Yeah.
We're still very little. Our main markets are Mexico, Turkey, India, Vietnam,
Yeah.
and within those markets, and then we have areas to, Northern Africa, we have Europe, but we're still a small player. We as a company, we are pushing to be present at the World Sesames, at all the trade shows, because one, we want to learn, and second, we want to be present.
Yeah.
So people should know that Brazil has sesame. Industries should know that they can count on us, and the world should know that we're here to stay. We're definitely one of the major players, if not the major player, but we do have around 1/3 of the sesame of Brazil, and we've been keeping that year over year. That's through a lot of work and we have 22 facilities in the country,
Oh.
so we use them quite well. No, thank you.